augmented reality application or web-based augmented reality. Today we'll see the difference between these two elements of augmented reality, these two ways of going augmented reality. So from one side the application and from the other the web-based experiences. But first of all, who I am? I'm Antonio Furioso, founder of Eyedex, and I help e-commerce to implement augmented reality in their business to boost their conversion. So let's start and let's dive in. Let's see what is augmented reality for the people that do know what is augmented reality. So here we are in the board and let's see what augmented reality is. So augmented reality, how I define augmented reality, is like a superpower that allow people to see behind the physical world. So like you can use AR through your smartphone or through your visor like Meta Quest 3, Vision Pro, and so on. Augmented reality experiences go to filter for like social media like Snapchat and Instagram, till to furniture placement, virtual try-on, games like Pokemon Go, etc. So let's see the difference between augmented reality application and web augmented reality. Let's start with augmented reality application. What they are? Augmented reality application, like the name, are application that you can install on the phone through the Play Store or the App Store. And usually they are built specifically for high-performance augmented reality experiences. An example is IKEA Place. The app IKEA Place allow users to see IKEA product in their living room, for example, bedroom, in their space in general. But like, what are the pros and cons of augmented reality application? Let's start with the pro. The pro of augmented reality application, as you can see, they have more performance, so higher performance. They can integrate better with the device. They can work offline, of course, depending on the app, but like they can work offline and not just online. They have a better quality, and you can create a better immersive experience with them because of the quality and because the app based all on the hardware. But what are the cons of this? The cons, like, of course, that you are subjected to App Store and Play Store rules, and that, of course, you have to convince your user to download your app. So there are marketing costs. It's expensive also to develop augmented reality application. And the most difficult part is make a user come back to use again your app. So this is for like augmented reality application. Now let's see web augmented reality. So what is web augmented reality? Web augmented reality is augmented reality that runs through the web. So users don't need any download of any app, and they work just with a link. For example, here you can see these two experience, like you can view in your space on your wall, for example, this peak, or you can try on yourself hat, glasses, like in this example, and many other things. Let's see now what are the pros and cons of augmented reality web-based experiences. So first, the pro. Compared to an app, they are less expensive to develop. Everyone can access to WebAR independently for the device, because again, you can access them through a link. The user don't need to download any application on their smartphone, for example, and they work across multiple platforms. But, of course, there are some cons, which are they have lower performance compared to an app, and also there is some browser compatibility that you need to check when you implement web augmented reality. And of course, because it can be, like, for example, integrated with your e-commerce, it requires an internet connection to work. But like now that we saw what's the difference between augmented reality application and web-based augmented reality, which one to use, when to use one and when to use the other. So let's see first like the augmented reality application. So for example, when you need good performance and the experience that you want to build is more complex than a usual experience. So for example, than a simple experience like try on some glasses, or like you want to implement different features that of course through the web at the moment of this video are not possible to make. So an example is that you want to create games and another case that you have already an application on your own, so you don't have problem with like make user download the app more times and you won't simply add augmented reality in it. So these are like mostly the case. Instead, for web augmented reality, we have a different perspective. So you want to reach the widest audience quickly, because web augmented reality can be accessible through a link again. So your experience is simple, like you want to show your product, like for example your sofa, your glasses, your watch, your clothes also, and you need like to integrate with your e-commerce and update of course that product frequently. So the case of this are like you have an e-commerce, like I said before, you want to show your product in a very easy way to everyone, and you don't want that your customers to download some app just to visualize once your product. And of course, you can also entertain with the web-based augmented reality experience. So create like some mini games and sometimes also create some advertising with web-based augmented reality experiences. So to wrap up, you want to use augmented reality application when, of course, you have budget and you want higher performance experience, or you already have an app and you want to integrate augmented reality or create a game, for example. Instead, you want to use web-based augmented reality when you want to showcase your product in a fastest way to your user that are already visiting your e-commerce or your business pages of your product. So this is the difference between augmented reality application and web-based augmented reality experiences. I hope that now your ideas are clear and that you can choose one of the two to get your business strategy in play with augmented reality. I hope this video was helpful and see you at the next video.